Welcome to the Daniel Plan 10-year reunion. I'm Dee Eastman and I'm thrilled to be with you today. I had the honor and privilege to be the founding director of the Daniel Plan, and for most of the last decade poured my heart and my soul into this beautiful movement. And I'm so excited to be able to celebrate with you today because honestly, there's just so much to celebrate. I think about that initial first rally that happened 10 years ago, where we had Mark Hyman, Daniel Amen, a video from Dr. Oz, Pastor Rick gracing the stage, and that was the very beginning. From there, within a matter of weeks, 12,000 people signed up online for a 6-week study that really was a body, mind, soul approach to health. It was at that 3-week mark that Pastor Rick called me, and I had been a Saddleback member at that point for about 15 years. My husband had been on staff for many years, and Rick knew that I had a background in health. And he said, "Hey, are you sitting down?" And I said, "Yes, I'm sitting down, Pastor Rick." And he said, "Well, I just want to know, would you like to be the director of the Daniel Plan? Because we have had such a huge response. We hit such a felt need that I had no idea that there's just all these people interested, and I'd love it if you could just kind of get in there and provide a little bit of leadership and direction." And I said, "Are you kidding? Oh my gosh." Like, my background in health, my passion for ministry and life transformation, it was an honor beyond belief. And after that first call, I stepped into the office the next week and thought, oh my gosh, what have I gotten myself into? Things move fast at Saddleback. It was fast and furious. There was a daily or weekly blog. There were webinars. There was quarterly rallies. There was so many participants, so much to juggle. There was this beautiful Daniel Plan faculty emerging, and we just jumped in with both feet. First year, over 12,000 people were involved, and over 250,000 pounds were lost in that first year. It was like, oh my gosh, like that was amazing from people in our community, nationally and internationally. 190 people from 190 countries participated. But I just want to say weight loss was just the beginning of the story. People experienced more energy, improved sleep, improved mood. There was a number of chronic health issues that were completely eliminated by these lifestyle changes, and a significantly decrease in need for medication across the board. It was quite amazing. And it was just such an honor to be able to do this with our founding doctors, Dr. Mark Hyman, Dr. Daniel Amen. We did a weekly call. We brainstormed on information to share with the community that would really inspire and equip life change. And then Tana Amen came on board as a signature health coach. Sean Foy came on as our fitness expert. We had our signature chefs, Chef Sally, Chef Maria, Chef Jenny, Chef Robert joined. Then at the Saddleback campus, we had sports ministries emerge with Tony Lattimore, with Janet Hertog, and 20 other classes that were coming out weekly at the Saddleback campus. There was volunteer health coaches jumping in for Bible studies and helping with everything from A to Z. And it was such a gift to be able to be on the Saddleback staff at that time, as the Saddleback staff just wrapped around this movement. We had people from the graphics team, from the marketing team, from the video team, from the website team. When you think through of like, oh, how did the Daniel Plan get started? There was a mountain of people really seeking to serve and really inspire a community to get healthy. And in my little team in my neck of the woods in the Daniel Plan during that time, those beginning days, April O'Neill and Shelley Antal really held down the fort. Their creativity, their writing ability, their organizational ability to see how this could really scale. I used to think of us as the Three Musketeers, like, oh my gosh, guys, here we go. There's so much great content, so many people interested. Where are we going to go with it? And it was just beautiful how it unfolded with the 5 essentials. We really took the experts nature of our doctors and coaches to come up with, we're all about food, we're all about fitness, we're all about focus and mental health. You bring it with the best of Saddleback. We combined it with the foundation of faith and doing it in a community of friends. And that is how the Daniel Plan 5 essentials were born. Who wouldn't want a more deeper faith, having food and fitness work for you, not against you, bringing you more energy and vitality, having your focus clear, your mental health feeling well, having a way of looking at gratitude through the lens at which you see the world, and the last one being able to have supportive relationships to do it with. We took those 5 essentials and thought what a great way to be able to provide more inspiration, more equipping and empowering for people, and thus were born our Daniel Plan resources. We had our Daniel Plan book, our cookbook, which has the most delicious recipes if you haven't tried it, our journal, we had our 365-day devotional, and after that was birthed the 5 essential curriculums around each of those areas. Honestly, it was just our heart's desire to see these 5 essential areas to really be a love letter in your life, to be able to really reach the energy and vitality to be able to fulfill God's given purpose in your life. And I just want to say it was such an honor for me to be able to work with each of our experts and team to see these materials come to life. And taking a step back now, I look back at some of our stats and some of our history. We went from 12,000 people initially interested to over 200,000 people getting our weekly blog. We had our social channels explode. We had a 10-page feature in Time magazine, of all things, and all the other magazines that featured the Daniel Plan movement. The Daniel Plan support group emerged with Tina Lorenzano so that people could come in and get further support, and that still exists today. I'd encourage you to check it out and jump in. We continued with rallies and webinars. We had our simulcast, our online simulcast group that went around the world spreading the good news. There was a trip to South America where we were invited to speak to 1,000 Campus Crusade for Christ staff on how to really have this body, mind, soul approach to transforming their life. And what a ride that was. I went with Chef Maria. There was church events. And really one of the crowning things that happened is Mark Hyman was able to get the Cleveland Clinic involved. They saw how these transferable resources could be used in their communities with their surrounding churches. And it's just been an honor and privilege to see that continue to this day. So I just want to say thank you for joining us for this reunion. As I said in the beginning, there is so much to celebrate. It's been such a joy, one of the great privileges and honor, honestly, of my life, that Pastor Rick would entrust me to start day one and to be able to be involved with all the goodness that the Daniel Plan has brought. And with that, I want to encourage you just to take a step as 2021 unfolds for greater ways to build resilience, more energy, more vitality, to renew, refresh, reboot. I want to say just take a step, because we have found over and over again that those small steps end up having huge results. And I'll close with this, Philippians 1:6. There has never been the slightest doubt in my mind that the God who started this great work in you will keep at it and bring it to a flourishing finish. So with that, know that all of us on this Daniel Plan team, the Saddleback team, Pastor Rick, all of us are so behind you in your journey and really wish you the best for 2021. Thanks so much.
Hey, Daniel Plan family, it's Dr. Mark Hyman. I'm so happy to be back. I can't believe it's been 10 years since we launched the Daniel Plan, where we got 15,000 members of Saddleback Church to lose 250,000 pounds in a year. And it was not a weight loss program. It was a health program designed to create a healthy body and a healthy mind, a healthy spirit, using the power of food as medicine and the power of love and community and working together. And the 5 F's of the Daniel Plan are faith, food, friends, focus, and fitness. And these are all essential for us to really build the foundation for our health. And I love the whole idea we're doing now of the renewed you. And we all need some renewal. It's been a rough 2020. Hopefully we won't hit rewind on that one. But right now, I really encourage you more than ever to double down on your health. Why? Because COVID-19 attacks those who are most vulnerable. Those who are overweight or obese are far more likely to end up in the hospital or die. Those with chronic illness, which now affects 6 out of 10 Americans, are far more likely to get sick and die. You're not even as likely to respond to a vaccine. If the vaccines work, they're not likely to work on those who are obese or sick or elderly. So we really need to double down on the Daniel Plan. This is a time more than ever in our lives where we all need to focus on getting healthy, not only for us, but for our communities and our families and our friends. It's not that hard. It's pretty simple. It's all about first connecting with community, because it's a love diet with your small groups, with each other, whether you have one person or 10 people, it doesn't matter. As Rick Warren says, everybody needs a buddy, and getting healthy is a team sport. That's the most important thing. And then together you can support each other to learn about how to eat well, to start moving, start learning how to deal with stress, and using the power of love to help heal, which is incredibly powerful. So I'm so excited for the 10th year anniversary of the Daniel Plan, for the launch of Renewed You. I want you all to jump in, try it, get it done. You will not be sorry. You will feel better. You will be more COVID resistant. And you know what? You'll get to serve God in a much better way, because when you feel good, you can do good. And when you feel bad, all you want to do is sit on the couch. So get focused, get on the 5 steps of the Daniel Plan, and use the power of food as medicine and love as medicine to heal you and heal your community. Go saddle back and go Daniel Plan.
Hey Saddleback, this is Coach Tony Lattimore. I'm here to celebrate with you the 10-year anniversary of the Daniel Plan. My family and I have participated in it for all 10 years, and it's changed so many lives. We're so happy to be a part of it, and today I'm going to bring you a move so that you can keep going. We're going to do a squat hop. It looks like this: squat, hop, squat, hop. You're going to keep the core tight. You're going to use those legs. Don't squat too much. Maybe put a chair behind you. You could use a chair, or you could do it outright. Ready? Let's do 5 of them. Squat, hop, squat, hop, squat. Good job. Down. And one more. Boom. Keep it up, guys. Coach Tony and the Daniel Plan.
Hi everyone, my name is Janet Hertog, and I'm so excited to be here to help celebrate 10 years with the Daniel Plan. As a full-time educator and an advocate for health, the best thing that we can do for our body, in addition to all the other things that everybody else shared, is to move. And with this pandemic, we found that people are sitting more and watching more TV and more sedentary than we've ever been in a long time. So today I have the honor of getting you up and out of your chair, and we're going to be doing a couple movements. All right, everybody. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get up off of our chair. So go ahead and stand up, and we're going to sit down now. Good job. Well done. If you're at home, play along with me. Humor me. Okay, we're going to stand up again, and this time we're going to raise our arms and sit down again. Try and have the pressure on your heels. This is actually a full body movement that will help you feel better. It'll increase your mood, it'll increase your energy and productivity, and make you feel better all the way around. So let's get up. Awesome. Have a seat. Let's do a couple more. 3, actually 3 more. 2, and 1. Great job. So go ahead and roll back your shoulders. And then the last thing we're gonna do for our little mini break is we're gonna spread our legs just a little bit and do some twists. Oh, feels so good just to get that body moving, right? So remember, no matter where you are on your journey, you just need to start. Do something you enjoy: walking, swimming, Zumba, boxing, anything that's not gonna hurt another person, but you have got to do it. So I challenge you today to take your first step. Take your first step today and start moving.
Hi everybody, I'm Sally Cameron, and I'm one of the Daniel Plan signature chefs. It's fantastic to be with you here today as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Daniel Plan. It's hard to believe it's been 10 years since this was launched. I remember that first rally like it was yesterday. Everything was so filled with excitement you could cut it with a knife. Anyway, in those last 10 years, we've seen thousands of lives changed for the better. People have lost weight, they've gained energy and purpose, They've gotten off medications or reduced them. They've strengthened their faith, found fitness, and even more. The 5 Daniel Plan pillars really do support all of these wonderful changes in your journey ahead this year. In fact, the new year is the perfect time to take on a fresh start, right? So here are a few statistics, though, about setting resolutions. 1 in 3 will fail by the end of January. Not so good. And 92% will unfortunately fail to reach their goals by the end of the year. But you have the Daniel Plan, and the Daniel Plan will support you through all of this journey in this year and getting your health better or eating better or whatever your personal goals are. So be sure to write them down, because that's the way to succeed, and plug into the Daniel Plan community and all of the great resources that we have for you. Now, we truly know that food is medicine. So let's talk about my favorite subject, food. My life revolves around food. So here's what we do know. You have a clean plate or a blank slate right now at the beginning of a new year. Perfect time to start. So let's start in your kitchen. First of all, you'll want to do a clean out. Get rid of all the stuff that has artificial flavors, artificial colors, lots of preservatives, high sugar, sugary drinks, things that are truly going to harm you, not heal you. Because food will harm or it will heal. And I know that you're going to choose the healing path with what you eat. So start with a pantry, a freezer, and a refrigerator clean out. Get rid of all the bad stuff and put in the good stuff, because the Daniel Plan way of eating and cooking is all about fresh, whole foods, lots of fruits and vegetables, lean, healthy protein, high quality protein, healthy fats. And speaking of healthy fats, if you have like regular vegetable oil in your pantry, very toxic, throw it out, do yourself a favor, because vegetable oil is industrial produced with chemicals and it's really not good. So the high quality fats we teach about are olive oil, avocado oil, and coconut oil, and hopefully you'll get those to put in your pantry. Now, the DP lifestyle gives you the foundation to eat and to live healthy. So we love to say that it's about abundance and not deprivation, and that's really the truth. If you're not used to eating this way, when you eliminate the fast food, processed food, junk food, stuff like that, your taste buds will take a little bit of a time to adjust, but they will. And you'll look back and think, why did I ever want that stuff? Because it doesn't look good or taste good anymore. And the way you feel really drives it all. So it will give you the ability, the Daniel Plan will give you the ability to surf the storms of life when they come rather than sink or swim. So I've had a couple of health storms in the past couple of years, but the Daniel Plan has helped me to get through them and to make the most of it. I've detoxed from heavy metals and also from Lyme and mold. I'm learning to manage histamine intolerance, which is all food related for me, so that's a tough one. But I have found strength in fellowship and in my faith and in focusing on what I know will be a good outcome. So join me, join all of us, because this team wants you to succeed this year. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of great resources and a lot of good cooking ahead. Now, if you are thinking about going gluten-free, or you think maybe you should be, then that's something we're going to talk about, because in February, I've been gluten-free for 9 years. So in February, I'm going to talk about a guide to gluten-free living. So stay tuned for that and some of the other special things that'll happen. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're as excited as we are to kick this new year off and make it healthy. 2020 was sure a rough year, wasn't it? It was for so many people. So let's make 2021 better. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.
Hey everybody, I'm Chef Maria. I'm one of the signature chefs for the Daniel Plan, and I'm so honored to be with you here today, kicking off the new year with a lot of enthusiasm, because hey, it's a new year, it's a new start, and it's an opportunity to get your food house in order. And in my years working with the Daniel Plan and in the world of food, there is nothing that I have seen that makes shift happen better than getting your food in order. What does that look like? Well, simply, it's celebrating God's abundance. It's all of the colors of the rainbow that we get in the form of fresh produce. Look at this beautiful purple kale. I mean, just gorgeous produce that becomes the cornerstone of eating the Daniel Plan way. And when you think about eating this way in terms of abundance instead of restriction, like, it's not about what you can't eat, it's about what you can eat. That is a big change in how we can approach eating the Daniel Plan way and sticking to it for the whole year. It never gets boring. There are so many opportunities to mix it up with the recipes, with the meal plans, and just with our Daniel Plan community. And in the almost 7 years that I've been part of this program, I have seen unbelievable things happen. People really changing their lives by getting their habits in order and cutting the cravings, the grip that salty, sugary, processed foods can have on our taste buds. So I wrote a book about this, and the very beginning part is all about changing how we taste food. It's retraining our taste buds. So when you're first getting started, it's a really good idea to do the detox program, because it gives you a chance to introduce foods that maybe you haven't been enjoying on a regular basis as part of your mainstay, and then getting rid of the things that don't serve you anymore. And if you think about it as a new wardrobe, I mean, who doesn't want to reach into their closet and find fun things to wear and ways to change up their outfits? Well, your food closet or your refrigerator and your pantry are going to do the same things for you. So when you're eating fresh, you're eating vibrant, nutrient-dense food, you will literally change how your body works. You can influence your DNA. If you haven't had children yet, think about that. What you eat becomes part of you and then feeds the life that comes after you. I mean, it's that profound. And look, if you're in my life stage, that's not an issue anymore, but your health is, and it's never ever too late to start. So I'm super excited to get this year off on the right foot or the right fork and help you fuel up in a way that allows you to be the best version of yourself. Because I believe we were all created, I know we were all created to do some amazing things. And if your mind's right, because you're eating right, you'll be able to fulfill what God created you to do and to be. So let's jump in together. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Hello friends, Jenny Ross here, and I'm honored and grateful to be joining you today as a signature Daniel Plan chef. My own journey of health and wellness began over 20 years ago when I shifted my own diet. It was such an incredible time for me, and I'm so passionate about sharing the healing opportunities in healthy whole foods with you guys. About 20 years ago, I was dealing with, a lot of issues with digestion, from ulcers to GERD and other inflammatory conditions in my gut. After changing my diet for about 2 weeks, I was living completely symptom-free for the first time in years. And after staying on a plant-based living foods diet for over a year, I was able to successfully heal my body. And it was the incredible power and miraculous ability of these foods that have been placed on the planet, God's own modern apothecary, to be able to really give me a new opportunity with so many things in my life. And so that's why I'm passionate about sharing with you today some simple things that you can do to get started to enjoy more plant-based foods as you're doing the Daniel Plan. The first thing is a morning smoothie. Morning smoothies are so simple and easy to create, and they're full of delicious things like mangoes and bananas that you can pair with things like spinach and kale to get more nutrient density in your morning and to be able to enjoy and harness the benefits of those healing foods. One great thing about smoothies too is it will slowly evolve your taste buds. So if you're not already enjoying big kale salads and spinach, you might be thinking about doing that after doing a few weeks of smoothies, because your taste buds will start to evolve and develop. One great thing about smoothies too is you can pack them full of things like superfoods and other functional foods that can help you deal with specific issues in your body. Another easy way to enjoy more plant-based foods while you're doing the Daniel Plan is to pre-prep some plant-based proteins and layers for a bowl throughout the week. One great easy lunch is to do something like a quinoa bowl, where you have fresh quinoa on the bottom that you've steamed in advance, some fresh vegetables on top of that, a great sauce from our Daniel Plan cookbook, and you can top that that with any type of plant-based protein that you like. Things like pumpkin seeds, tofu, tempeh, avocado. These are all great additions. You can add one or multiple. When I do my bowl every week, I find that I have about 18 grams of protein from plant-based sources in that one bowl. And it's an awesome thing that you can pre-prepare throughout the week. Another thing that I really wanted to encourage you, number 3 today, is really enjoying lots of great plant-based proteins in your evening plate, balanced with other fresh vegetables. This is also something you can pre-prep for. You can pre-cook up a plate of tempeh, mushrooms, a plate of greens, and you can put these all together in one dish to get all your nutritional needs met, but in a plant-based way. It's very easy to do the Daniel Plan in a plant-based fashion, and it's very easy to use the Daniel Plan to enjoy more plant-based foods throughout your entire week. I hope you guys will join me in the new year and enjoying lots of these incredible healing foods, and I look forward to hearing about your own journey of transformation.
Can you believe 10 years? Congratulations, Daniel Plan, on a job well done. Thank you, all of you, for being a part of this amazing journey together. My name is Sean Foy. I was a fitness contributor for the Daniel Plan, and so blessed to be a part of this ministry over the last 10 years. And just want to say thank you to so many people, Pastor Rick, Dee Eastman, our founding doctors, our nutritionists, all the folks, all the amazing team of people that we've had the privilege to be a part of this program together. And you know, the transformation, the lives that have been changed physically, emotionally, relationally, and spiritually because of the Daniel Plan are in the thousands. In fact, they're in the millions of people. So we're so thankful for the blessings that God has poured out over the Daniel Plan. And we continue to pray for the Daniel Plan success. And I got to thinking, what could I give back in way of blessing, hopefully you or those in the program, or those maybe you're sharing the program with. And that is, you know, the Daniel Plan has done such a great job of helping us connect to our greater purpose, our greater reason to be healthy and well. We called it being Daniel Strong. This idea of being excellent in our body, our mind, in our heart, and our spirit in service to God. You know, and for a lot of us, that disconnect was always there. And I love what Mark Twain said. Mark Twain said, the 2 most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. And I think what the Daniel Plan has done is helped us find our why, our greater reason to exercise, to eat well, to take care of ourselves, to sleep, to have self-care. Why? To love God and to serve him. And I think that's what the Daniel Plan has done and will continue to do. And so I want to encourage you, write down on a 3x5 card what your why is, your specific why. What's your reason for eating well and moving more and taking care of yourself and pouring into others? It's ultimately to glorify God. But again, write down what your specific idea is. We'd love to see that. We'd love to hear. We've actually, over the years, been collecting all of the reasons why people have started the Daniel Plan, and it's been amazing. So we want to encourage you, stay Daniel Strong, continue to seek God in all that you do. And thank you for being a part of this ministry together with us. It's been such a blessing. So congratulations. Happy 10th birthday, Daniel Plan. All the best. We love you. God bless you. Take good care. Bye-bye.
Happy anniversary, Daniel Plan. Wow, it's been 10 years. That's amazing. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Tina Lorenzana, and I'm with the Daniel Plan team. I handle the social media aspect of the Daniel Plan. I am also an admin of the Daniel Plan support group on Facebook. Now let me tell you a story about how the support group on Facebook started. I created the group for the purpose of connecting with my small group, with my Daniel Plan small group, way back 10 years ago. And it was really just, maybe 10 or 20 of us who were in the group. But the group now has expanded, and we have more than 12,000 people in the Daniel Plan support group. And really, the purpose of the group is to be part of a healthy community, because if you're not part of one, it's harder to bring lasting change. So I want to encourage you to go on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, to become a member of the Daniel Plan support group And you will find that there's a lot of features in there that's going to help you in your journey. One of that is the mentorship program. There's a mentorship program in the Daniel Plan support group, and that's where you're able to find a mentor who can support and encourage you, and you can just ask any questions. And at the same time, you can also become a mentor yourself if you've been on the Daniel Plan journey. And we also have a lot of resources that you can find in the support group. And really, it's just a place to get connected, to be supported, to be encouraged, and to encourage as well, and to support others. So please, the Bible says that two people are better off than one. If one person fails, the other can reach out and help. So this is the essence of a support group. So again, I want to encourage you, Daniel Plan people, to come join us on Facebook. Come join us at the Daniel Plan support group. And again, happy anniversary, Daniel Plan.
Hello everyone, Kasha here with the Daniel Plan at Saddleback Church Lake Forest. Happy New Year to you and your families. Let's get up and let's get moving. I am teaching virtual Pilates classes and would love to have you and your loved ones join. There's different classes offered every day of the week just about. Join me on Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays, the classes are at 1 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Both classes are 45 minutes. There's no equipment needed and it's free for you to take. We also have morning classes that I teach on Zoom, and those are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 6:15 a.m., 15-minute sessions. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kasha Pilates, that's K-A-S-I-A Pilates, for more details. And I hope to see you on the mats. God bless and have an amazing new 2021. We are here.